Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Banjo-Kazooie. Today we're doing Treasure Trove Cove. So, I think this game has, I don't remember how many worlds, like 10 maybe? I don't know. Anyway, if we ever need to backtrack to a world, we'll just do it in that world. So, do not fret. Be careful when coming down here, because Snacker is a character that's going to ruin everything for you. Because this game just can't let you have any sort of fun whatsoever. Because it's rare. No, I'm kidding. It's one of those where you really kind of have to just, unfortunately, probably either take a hit or something to try to get this fucking Jinjo. Oh my fucking god! Does this need to be this fucking difficult to do? I'm sorry, but the swimming shit is just what pisses me off to no end. And I miss! And I fucking miss! Why would I not? I'm gonna fucking die, too. Oh my god, you fucking bitch! Yes, I'm this bad at the game. So what? It's fucking Snacker's bullshit. Like, you can avoid him, but there. Okay, I got the fucking Jinjo. I'll take it. Because I don't think dying resets the world. Oh my fucking god, it does! No. Who made this shit? There, fucking criminy. Can you fuck off? For once? Jesus almighty Christ. Yeah, watch the palm trees. They might actually have some stuff in them, so be careful. Okay, I'm going to keep the feathers there just in case, because I know this game's going to try some shit later. Alright, so here we go. Here's Nipper. Yeah, not a very nice name to have, not gonna lie. Wait for him to tire himself out after he does his claw thing, and then there you go. It's funny, like, the name Nipper sounds terrible, but even, like, the word Jinjo almost sounds like a slight slur to something, too. There, that's done with. Oh, God. I'm gonna hate the swamp shit, though. I know I am. Also, I understand that, Kazooie's Talon Trot can get a little bit annoying, but it's just white. It's white noise. Fuck! Oh, that's right. You're supposed to slam them. But they give you 2 honeycomb things. I forget which one's technically considered a honeycomb and a honey hot, or honey whatever. Either way, just honey block, I think it's technically referred to as. So I think the honeycombs are the upgrade stuff you can get. Which again, if I don't 100% the game, then fine. I'll try my best. Okay? I'm not going to just try to, weasel my way out of this one. But I'll do what I can. With the knowledge that I have. And honestly, looking back at it, Treasure Trove Cove is not that terrible either. It's got a few spots that are just obnoxious. And you do kind of have, you don't have to really backtrack much. It's just like, there's a few things you kind of have to come back to do later in said particular... Oh my fucking god. Also, yes, the side of the teeth does count as a hitbox, so... If you touch any part of the teeth whatsoever, you're going to get hurt. Hit, heart, whatever. Yeah, the flying area. That's going to get annoying. And there's 2 upgrades that we can learn in this level. Also, another annoying thing about Talon Trot is you can't deactivate it midair. You're kind of just stuck dealing with it. Banjo-Tooie might have changed that. I don't know for sure, because I've never beaten Banjo-Tooie. Or really cared enough to play it for very long. Yeah, it's just one of those where I really just don't care for Banjo-Tooie at all. And unfortunately enough, same thing goes for DK64. I can appreciate DK64, but I certainly don't like it that much. I jokingly say that I hate it. I don't actually hate it. I don't know. There's just parts of it where I'm like, I don't want to fucking play this. Yeah, see what I mean by watch out for the palm trees? Because there's going to be some that are going to have... They're going to have notes. So you do kind of have to watch out for that. Also, Talon Trot, I think, takes probably no damage. No fall damage, I think. Because Banjo does actually take fall damage. And Maybe Mumbo... Okay, there's our first upgrade. I thought I saw a Mumbo token. Probably not, I don't know. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, Banjo is a little slippery, but... Oh, well. Alright, there we go. Finally, shock jump. And again, don't lead the level unless you're playing the 360 version. To go back and get stuff, which is fucking annoying that they do that, though. The whole, like, oh, you left the level? Well, guess what? Your notes are gone, bitch. That shit just... It's such a weird thing. You can slightly get a glide at the very end there, but... Yeah, you gotta be careful. Make sure you leap first, then go for a glide, I guess. And I think, I want to say, hang on. Yeah, this is where I think one of the X's is going to be at later. Where we, yeah, one of Banjo's X's. No, but, oh, by the way, I think enemies stay dead the entire time, too. And items stay in the world as long as you're, not, well, as long as you don't die. Okay. I mean, I probably moved, I'm sure I moved a little bit there. I don't remember moving that much, but still. Yeah, I'm not going to be one of those guys that just blames the game for just practically everything. That's just feathers, who cares? But it's one of those where, like, I don't remember moving, but I probably did. I mean, I'm sure I did. But it looked like I was still, you know, on the platform at the very least, but oh well. Let's go, since we're over here, let's just do the salty hippo thing real quick and just get that out of the way. Just because it's right here. Annoyingly enough, I think there's a way you can kind of fuck this one up, too. As in, if you go inside before you talk to him or something, I think you can kind of screw it up, I think. Not sure. Also, there's a Mumbo token around here that you might want to grab. You want to grab... There's no 100% for Mumbo tokens, but you still... Oh, it's Jinjo. Never mind. I think it's down... Yeah, I think it's right there, actually. Yeah, see? Just climb up this pole here, and there you go. Try to collect as many as you possibly can, is kind of what I'm trying to get at, I guess. I'll just go do this real quick. I'll go get the flight feather thing later. Alright. So, there's 2 areas that you need to go to. This is one that has no other collectibles besides... It does, never mind. Okay. Make a liar to me already. I didn't even try. I'm not even trying to lie. I just could have sworn that like the other side would have the collectibles and this one just wouldn't. I just assumed, and that's the problem, though. I assumed it did. Like a fucking dumbass. Oh, well. Well, I tried. Alright, so make sure you high jump right back out of here. And there you go. That's one side of it. Throw it back up here. That's probably what I fucked up on, because I guess I probably thought, like, oh, I forgot there was, like, 2 sides to this. I have 2 sides. And now we just grab this, and we can make our way out, because I don't think there's anything else in here besides just these. Just the notes and just the gold, I think. Okay. This is, I believe, the longest I've played Banjo-Kazooie in a while. Funny enough. Yeah, I could have sworn that he gets rid of the gold if you don't do it. I don't know. Whatever. There, he's got both now. He can shut the hell up. There we go. Also, speaking of collectathons, I haven't tried too hard. I've tried like maybe 2-3 times, but it usually just ends off in disaster. But I feel like it's one of those things where I'm sure there's probably something hidden that I'm just not getting. But actually, funny enough, both Yooka-Laylee and Hat in Time I've never gotten into. So, as heretical as that sounds, I know, but yes. But Yooka-Laylee 2, though, Impossible Lair, I like that one. Never beat it yet, but I do like it. Because I like my old school DK country type things. Yeah, my old school DK says fucking country. That's old school. It is! Still retro enough. It's not arcade, but it still works. I do actually like Gruntilda having rhymes and stuff. Yet another one of those actual nice, rare charm I like from time to time. Yeah, surprisingly enough, I don't actually hate rare. They make a lot of stuff that does kind of piss me off from time to time, but for the most part, I like a lot of their games. Diddy Kong Racing, to an extent, sort of Banjo-Kazooie. And also to a smaller extent, sort of, kind of, DK64. But only such a small amount. Conker's Bad Fur Day. GoldenEye's neat, but I never really got into it as a kid, so I kind of missed out on that one. Same with Perfect Dark. Like, they are neat and all, but never got into them. Donkey Kong Country, hell yeah. That's a big giant hell yeah for me right there. Yes, you can't escape Snacker. I'm just terrible at everything I do, I guess. Oh, fucking God. Can you please give me a box to stand on? If this was Crash Bandicoot, I could break those boxes. Yeah, the problem is I'm not on the edge. That's what's doing it. That's what's fucking me up here. There. I don't think you have to high jump for that, but still. Because this game's not DK64. Surprisingly enough, you don't have to high jump everything you do. Because again, DK64 sure does. And see, that's one thing I can't defend, is having just shitty platforming. Like, I don't think that's even subjective anymore. I think that's just objectively the case with that game. Because there's just so much shit with it. Like, the platforming's so weird sometimes. You'll have to play for it yourself to find that out, but... Okay. I think there was some stuff behind the rocks, though. But either way, we should probably just go do this real quick. Just to get out of the way. Was this the lighthouse? No. No, this was this. Well, either way, I'll just go ahead and... You know what? No, the lighthouse is over this way. Yeah, so let's go do that real quick and just get that done with. Unfortunately, the only way to really realistically drop is by doing the slam move. Just like with Mario 64 DS, watch the palm trees here. That's a reference to the silver stars that you're going to collect. Okay, maybe I guess there was nothing in the palm trees this time. Well, that answers that. Found one. So we got one more Jinjo left, and he's probably most likely hiding where I think he's hiding. In the water somewhere. Behind God knows what. Or, if we're lucky enough, maybe up the lighthouse area, but I don't think so. Sorry, the C-stick... Because, like, I'm using the right analog stick to change C-stick, and it also just happens to hit another button at the same time. Because that's just what it does. Like, it'll hit two of these at once. It's really annoying. Here's our grunty button. And that fires the cannon, so... That's where that's located at. Pretty easy stuff. Go inside here. You gotta beak bash it, though. Banjo, please. Now, luckily, you can just walk inside of it. I think the... No, that's just a Jiggy. I was gonna say, I could have sworn that there was, Oh. A Jinjo up here, but I guess not. Unless he's around this smaller part of the... I'll check, actually. No, because this just leads down here. Okay, well, anyway, we got that taken care of. And make sure, if you're gonna be falling down, you gotta try to do like a double jump before it's too late. There's a life. Could always use those. I probably should just start using camera reset the entire time, to be fair. That might be more beneficial than just using the C-stick for everything. I'm sorry if it's going to get annoying to you guys, but I think that's the only realistic way this is going to have to work out. I think I've already checked this guy. Yeah. Last Jinjo location. Yeah, see, that's the thing with using fucking right stick that has like this weird sort of, what do they call them, dead zone or what? I forget, but that thing where you're trying to hit one part of it and it just hits another part of it and it's annoying. One sec. I kind of forget what we're supposed to do to get this thing to drain, though. I mean, there's the paint can guy, but that's... You gotta fall down there to get that. Oh my fucking god! I love how they just blow up. It's actually quite brutal when you think about it. Well, that's where Conkers comes into play, I guess. Because Conkers does, like, the same thing, too. Except way more bloodier. Yeah, to get to the paint can guy, we have to jump up here to do it. And I think he's the one that... Or, I think he's a pale, actually, yeah. Oh, wait, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. It's one of those really odd, specific things, but we got it. And hopefully the Jinjo's in here, but I don't think he is. Alright, time to go do the castle. The sandcastle section. Annoyingly enough, Banjo cannot grab onto ledges. However, we can do that, actually, which is pretty cool. We could also just do this. That slide jump thing. Okay, so somehow hitting down on C-stick just... I don't know. There. Fucking criminy. Okay, there's 5 of them up here or whatever, but still. Alright, 4 more notes, and we at least get all the notes done. It's just a matter of finding where the last damn Jinjo's at. So here's the last notes. Thank fuck. Okay, good. So we have that completely done. Thank God, because... Man, that'd get really annoying. Alright, here we go. I found the N. Now, where's the J? Yeah, camera doesn't really turn in here, so you kind of have to watch out for that, too. And in case you forgot how to spell Kazooie, it's at least on the wall, so you can see it that way. Where's the A? No, I can't. I was going to say, I can't be this fucking stupid. I kept seeing the Z the entire time, and I already just... Okay, I know where the other O is at. The other O should be, like, over here. And then we got the E, and we're done. There you go. And kill this fucker if you want to. I don't think you have to, but... It would probably be more beneficial if you did. And the good news is, I'm just more so glad that I got all the notes, because I can care less about getting everything else. It's the notes that I think I really want to get and make sure I have all of them for, because fucking criminy. The fun thing, I will admit though, it's weird saying it. I almost feel like I do kind of like, in a weird way, I almost do kind of like having the note collecting versus the coin collecting of Mario 64. That sounds really strange, but I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because, like, the notes are usually in a path that leads to something. The coins do too, yeah, but I always feel like there's always just those extra... Well, I don't know. But then again, like, Mario 64 also has, like, those extra coins you can do too. So, I don't know. I don't think the notes are that bad. I don't think they're that abysmal in this game. To be quite honest, I don't think they're really terrible. Alright, so now to find the next X. Honestly, the Jinjo might be down there, actually, now that I think about it. And yeah, the more... Oh, there he is. The more you flap around... I'll come back for that. The more you flap around, it will waste a feather. But feathers do waste automatically, I'm pretty sure. At least I could have sworn they did. Boop. Yeah, weirdly enough, the flying is not that terrible either. Honestly, I keep mentioning... Also, what's up with Banjo's legs? Just emulation things. Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie is not that bad. It's just there's later levels that start to get really fucking annoying. It's much the same vein like Mario Sunshine is for me, where I can play the beginning parts. I like Flood. You know, I like a lot of stuff that the game does do. But goddamn, there's just stuff that really pissed me off. And it's usually level related, more so than anything. Or in Mario Sunshine's case, sprite related. Oh, you'll never find it. Yeah, bullshit. When you hide it right in front of you. Like the dumble dick you are. Oh my god, go away! I don't remember if we're supposed to bash it or not. I guess we are, yeah. Alright, good news is, if we wanted to... Okay, the reason why having all the notes is important for me is because if I have all of them, I can leave the world and come back if I so chose. But because, well, I mean, I do have all the notes. I can leave. But I'm missing, like, one Jinjo, which was over, you know, we saw it earlier. So I'm going to go back there and go grab it real quick. I don't know what part I would call it. Like, near the mines, I guess. Near the water mines. So wherever the fuck that was hiding at again. Did we ever end up going up there? I don't think so. I don't know. Now, the real question is, I only have, what, 8 here? Oh, yeah, it'd be nice if you fucking told me. I have 6. Maybe. If even that, I don't know. I'm not sure. To be fair, I don't know anymore. Well, there's one right there. Shit. I just don't know what that last potential one could be at. Besides, I mean, we got the Jinjo. Yeah, I'm missing... Okay, I'm missing 1, technically. Okay, so... Yeah, once again, get back to... Oh my god, this fucking stick bullshit! Can you fucking stop? Can you stop living? Now, I might have to look up a guide for this one again, just to remember where the fuck it was. Alright, this just leads me up here. Well, either way, don't matter. Ugh. Yeah, another thing, too, is, like, Jiggies, I don't think have names. So I can't just look up, like, oh, the Jiggy inside the treasure chest. From the game itself. You know, so that's that thing, I guess. Unless it was down here. It fucking was. It just was. Okay. Yeah, see, the first 2 worlds are actually pretty okay. I don't know why. It's whenever I get to Treasure Trove, I just get pissed off and don't want to play it anymore. I don't know what's up with that. Also, don't quote me on this, but I think if you leave the level, I think you do keep all your stuff. Like, you can just leave right now and be fine. Well, let's take that chance and find the fuck out, shall we? That's not the right button. Well, whatever, who gives a shit? Well, I'll go find the platform again, we'll try from there. Like, I don't want to save and quit, because, I mean, if you save and quit, it will take you back to Gruntilda's lair. Much like in the vein of Mario 64. So, that's something good, but still. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to head back. We're going to go ahead and unlock the next stuff. Grab the next Jiggy. And get the fuck out of this video. Thanks, Bottles. Kiss my ass. Alright, so now... I think next is probably Swamp or something, maybe. I don't know. Technically, I believe you can just pick. For the most part. I was going to say, isn't it kind of interesting that, you know, Rare had to make their own enemies for this game? Compared to Donkey Kong Country. It's like, wait a minute. For Donkey Kong Country, like, yeah, the Kremlings, I think, are their own idea, but, well, yeah, it's their own idea, I'm pretty sure. What I was going to say is, just because it's Donkey Kong doesn't mean that... Oh my fucking god. I'm going to go hardball and clear my throat at this. But, just because it's Donkey Kong doesn't mean that Nintendo, I think, created those characters. Crimlings, I mean. Fucking sorry about that. God damn. Can it ever fucking stop? It's been doing this all day. It's like, it's just telling me to stop recording at this point. Like, just cut it out. And now I sound like fucking DSP over here. God, I hate it. I hate it so much. I forget what this leads to, but who knows? We want to find out, I guess, huh? I think there's a pot in here. Yeah, this is where that stupid shit's at. That marsh place. The swamp. Yeah, I apologize again for being annoying, but for some reason I can't seem to help it. I can't. Oh my fucking lord! Is there a way I could just change my controls to make a different C stick? Oh yeah, it's B. I forgot. Ugh. Okay. You'd be surprised. Some people like that. I want to go find, like, the next Jiggy area, but I'm not sure where the next unlockable thing's at. That's what bugs the shit out of me with this game. Is trying to find where to go half the time in Gruntilda's lair. I mean, in all fairness, I will admit that Gruntilda's lair is neat. Because, you know, it's a much bigger place. It's much more refined, I guess, but than Peach's Castle. You know, there's a lot more to do here. It's a lot bigger. Bigger doesn't always mean better either. Just because there's more to do doesn't mean it's a good hub world. I think it's a good hub world. I'm just saying that in all technicality, in comparison, you know, simplicity is also something kind of nice too. So I don't mind a little bit of the more simplistic stuff, I guess. See, okay, we used the note to get through that door, right? Which is great, you know, because that would make sense. That's where it would make sense to go to next. Because that's the next requirement of notes. I guess there's a cauldron in here, but I guess not. Cauldron being basically a teleporter. Yeah, you have to do something. There it is. Yeah, what an interesting place to put the fucking button at. What a bizarre thing to have. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what the problem is? No, I mean, I could at least go unlock stuff. At the very least. Oh, yeah, so basically, she's not... I don't think she's responding to what we're doing. She's just more so just talking. Just to kind of taunt you, which is something that Rare likes to do a lot in these games, is taunt the fuck out of you. Which I also find quite funny. If you were to leave the game and quit or whatever, like, the game would make fun of you for quitting. Even, DK64 does the same thing too, actually. Let's see here. Yeah, here we go. This might not be the next area, but there's at least something. Okay, there's something here. I don't remember Bubble Gloop Swamp being the next level after fucking Treasure Trove. Oh, thanks. Now you tell me, jackass. I should have remembered because I played this game years ago. Oh, there. That's open. So, most likely, I guess the next time we play, we'll probably just do the fucking swamp. Because at this point, I mean, that's what looks like to be next, so... Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all next time for some more Banjo-Kazooie. I'm actually having a little bit of fun, not gonna lie, so that's always a good thing. Ended up on 69 eggs, I guess. And yeah, as always, take care, everybody.